Beautiful.
Well, I mean, time to loot the body, I guess.
Yeah.
Take that. Take that. Ooh, I could eat her leg. Let's see what her leg tells me.
Single name throbs across your brain. Virtus, Virtus, Virtus. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot. That's all?
Oh.
I feel like you're just gonna be eating people this entire playthrough.
Cannibalism! It's the new cool drug.
And while you do that, I'll just be doing this.
See,
Drinking
I eat
blood.
the flesh and you drink the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Together, we're unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As long
Fort
as we don't...
Joy Ghetto.
Listen, as long as we don't eat the flesh and blood of these beautiful critters that seemed really attached to me for some reason.
Yeah.
Hmm. No. Wait a second.
Yes.
Wifey!
Oh god.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean. I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face.
She's
Her
just got
eyes lose
bipolar
focus,
disorder.
And her whole body goes
Yeah.
rigid.
That's all it is.
She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish black veins run from her eyes down her cheek.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and
That's
her
all it
whole
is.
body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say, Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship? Follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what. I've given a few shows around Reaper's Coast. Might be you saw a poster or a flyer.
I'm not skirting around that conversation. Never.
No.
Incident. Well, I was giving this concert up on Overlook Hill. There was a great crowd. They were really feeling it. But I guess it was too good. I had me a little sauce flare-up. Everyone went a bit, I don't know, wild, rabid. I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage afterwards. Really? Are you hospitable too? What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door.
I'm just looking at your face reactions. It's so funny.
Yeah. I too hate whenever the visage of, you know, my corporeal form fades, you know, for a brief moment, yeah. Complete bipolarism, yeah.
Yeah.
Just as you say.
Bipolar, yeah.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted. So, how are you enjoying the joy? So true. And
I'm shocked you went with that one.
It was funny.
the one at the bottom was flirtatious, so
Oh, but I didn't see it. I looked at it and said that was funny, and I clicked it.
if you chose it, it'd be
Wanna
like
check
it would be
some
more
evidence?
enjoyable with you by my
Strength in
side.
numbers and all that.
Funny
It does,
how when you
right?
say strength and numbers on the boat, she just scoffs at you.
She didn't scoff. She was just
Before
fooling
we
around with
head
the
out,
kids.
I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash,
Really?
summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires.
So, what do you want?
What'll it be?
Well, okay, I'll choose mine, and you choose whoever your character. Yeah?
Well, wouldn't that override?
No, we get one more character. We get up to 4.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sounds fine. So we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
I got so many companions!
Bro.
Have your cud.
Alright, let's go find you a companion. Let's see. Who do you wanna
Like theft.
who stood out to you on the ship? Is that you? Yeah, that's you.
I would say either Sepul or Ifan.
I think I know where Sepul is. I don't remember where Ifan is.
Okay.
I don't know. We can look around until we find them.
I can
Just go to each yellow
check
dot.
the map. Yeah. There's a rat over here if you want them following you too.
Oh my god, hang on. Let me leave this person. Where are you?
To the left. If in these jokes amusing. If you take or touch property that isn't yours, beware the consequences. Owner is, yeah.
Hey rat, let me speak with you.
Bro. So do all lizards smell like oranges, or is it just that crazy fellow with the pointy tail?
Oh, that's all. No rat companion today.
Yeah, today. Mona, Lucy.
Lucy.
Oh yeah, one of them said Lucy. No, Nucy, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna talk to the source hound.
We're talking to rats and burning the house down. Bro, do you want to see her companion she's got? She's got a little fucking squirrel wearing a skull for a mask, riding a skeletal cat, then a regular cat.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Be
I mean,
respectful. It's an undead cat.
I feel it doesn't need to be said if a skeleton is running around that it's undead. Fucking Ratatouille up in here, yeah.
So, this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you have one.
Steamtail.
Scram. Snake face.
Camp Boss Griff.
Oh my. Mona.
Watch yourself.
This is a terrible idea before it happens. What do you mean? Sam and Balder.
But why?
Rizek and Laslor.
When another divine arises, will source change back? You.
Well,
You
nope.
there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you
And barter.
quite alone?
Ask what he wants to know.
It's just I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's
Oh my god, there's a dog named Buddy!
Can you get Buddy to join? Tell him you're not interested in any matter your friends can't hear.
Oh, noble. But
after the Magisters take you all your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Squirrels and cats are fragile, especially when there's nothing but bones. Is this a bloodshed game or Animal Crossing? Why not both?
She's gone.
How do I get up there?
What of him? Yeah, what of him?
Bottle Top, Slug,
Don't
and
like
Ralvo.
games, Topsy, you can fold.
And the world is screwed.
For Griff's right hand, Topsy.
I'm an undead. I'm skin and bones. What you may have missed is that Sadie eats the flesh of the deceased to gain their memories. And I drink the blood. Hydrate? Alright, I'll do that. Thanks, kid.
Have you cud?
Disgusting. Just like
Alright, I'm curious what's going on here.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and
Oh, this
heavily
is Ifan.
stomached arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on
You
the
want
way
Effin
here.
or Ifan? How do you say his name? Or Seville? Because I think
Mm,
Seville's on the beach.
I'll probably go Sabile, honestly.
Just stand
Really?
aside, won't you, mate?
Maybe.
This is no business of yours.
Okay.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Stand beside Ethan and tell the thugs to back off.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah,
Okay,
get
so I
out
have to
of
find
here.
Buddy's
The
mate.
both of you.
A Magister took
You ain't worth a
took
sweat
this
more
dog
dough
away.
anyhow.
Okay.
The elf
Finding
smiles
Emmy.
and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Did you get a experience for what I just did?
Yeah.
Okay. The moment the shiny appears, Sadie's animal company is gonna get distracted while you're against the boss. Yeah. That or food. The squirrel will be off collecting acorns while we're deep in a fight. I'm following this lady.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
I went into the cave right next to you.
Thank
Okay.
you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
Remark that you're glad to have been of help, and note that you prefer to be judged by your actions and not trivial matters like appearance or race.
The elf appears momentarily puzzled by your comment, but then offers you a dignified little bow.
As far as I'm concerned, you are noble and just in both actions and appearance. I am in your debt.
Ask if she knows any way out of the fort.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs, I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
So tell me about this.
Oh, I found Seville.
game, kind sir? So Divinity is like a Dungeons and Dragons style game. We picked our characters. I'm an undead cleric. She is a elf conjurer, I believe. Yeah, she's a elf. Well, are you summoner or conjurer? Sadie?
Sorry, what?
Are you a summoner or a conjurer?
I'm a summoner. I summon things.
Okay, so yeah, she is an elf summoner. Uh, so we're right now going through a quest. We were on a ship that we started out on. We're currently prisoners. We're trying to escape. That's where the story is so far. I don't know where it goes. I don't know too much about this game, aside from it's D&D. You build your character around stuff, and yeah. Bunch of stats and numbers and spells, and yeah. So right now we're kind of off doing our own thing, talking to people around the village to do some quests and figure out a way to get out. So you'd like to know who's in charge around here?
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
That's how she came to Fort Joy.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken.
Take your leave.
Before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
Whoa!
Wait, I called a timeout.
A wizard hat. A crossbow shank. I'll go for the pants. Wait, okay, I can only do one. I got fancy pants!
Fancy pants.
She also gave me a severed head. Sightless eyes stare in terror at whatever horrors mark their last moments. So, if I give this to you, do you want to eat the head and figure out what happened in their last moments?
Sure. Yeah, hand it over.
Okay, I'll wait till I'm over by you.
Okay, I found Sabine, by the way.
Okay. Also, there's a red thing on this lady. Are the flags like main quest stuff?
I think there's quests in general.
Okay. I'll go find Sabine. There's also Callius here. Let me go talk to Ifan real quick. Where are you at? Oh, you're over on the beach.
Yeah.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Tell me you're not much of a handshaker.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say,
Go with that.
you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours.
We're gonna go Perkins tomorrow morning. Lucas said that he'd pay for it.
I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to
Come back in
collar.
tomorrow.
How about we stick together
No, Lucy, no.
until we get out of this place?
The thugs were afraid when he mentioned lone wolves. What are they?
Looking off to the
Lucy
sun.
escaped your room.
It's okay.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Ask about the errand he mentioned earlier. It sounds highly suspicious.
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
Sorry, what sounds? I'm like in my own world right now.
Do what we have to
That's the
survive.
truth.
No, you're good.
For me,
I'm just
for
reading
you,
dialogue.
for everyone in this place.
Okay.
Why not help each other get out of here?
Say you're keen to get out of here. How does he think that'll happen?
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1, and when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
You don't want any bloody lone wolf business on your conscience.
Did you send me the
harm
head?
having a friend in this place.
Not yet.
One hand washes the other and all that. Trust me, there'll be plenty of filth to wash off around here. But suit yourself.
I'd like to make my own way.
Like I said, suit yourself. If you change your mind, you know where I am.
Alright, here, I'm gonna send you the head.
Okay. Eat.
I heard the crunch from here.
The skull is a little tough to chew.
I bet it would be.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be? That's what I got from that.
Huh.
I got a new skill.
What? That you can crunch through skulls now?
Oh. But this is the second time I got a skill from
Eating
something.
people?
Yeah. That's cool. So I can absorb skills. I'm like Rogue, but like a cannibal version of Rogue.
I'm glad that you make that comparison.
Here, you want some blood? I'm standing in some blood. And I'm also right next to Sabille.
Absolutely, I would love some blood. That sounds great right about now.
I'll get your butt over here. And then Sabille's right over here.
Actually, I gave the blood to you instead. I'm sorry.
I didn't do anything.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Approach her and ask why she's so enamored with the lizard.
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into one of your neck's vertebrae.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking.
I'll be honest. Tell her true, you're an ancient undead looking for his long-lost people.
I see. It does so satisfy to have a purpose in life.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in bone.
Oh yeah, I bet it
Despite
is.
the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
I have to wait. There's like a 3-second, like a 10, I don't know, like a 7-second delay for me to see your face.
Ask how she got the scar.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing.
I take it this is another one of your companions.
Into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free. Of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
You point out you are not that lizard.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Here it is, Hilosaka. Here it is. Hilosoka. What will it be?
She's a bit of a loose cannon. But...
There's the dwarf, the Red Prince, Sabine, Ifan.
I think that's it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin.
Oh, I bet she was!
Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Planning an escape, you need people with talents like hers.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Sure, you're far from a misguided deer.
I'm inclined to agree. You managed to catch me off guard after
Oh
all.
my god, I have a volume scroll on my keyboard.
What should I do?
Yeah?
Push or
I
pull?
just learned this today.
The agony of choice.
Like just now.
Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy.
Welcome to the future.
Yes, I'll let you live.
It's so
I'll even agree
convenient.
to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard.
Oh my
you
goodness.
mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Tell her she's awfully casual about death, a trait not quite shared by the undead.
As casual as only the living can be. But of course, I already knew what you really are. Or do you mean to tell me
let me
memory
go
is
close
so
my door real quick.
fleeting within the
Okay.
hollows of that windswept head of yours that you don't recall me running my dainty tongue along
Your friend in
your
the
arm?
background or not?
You're good.
This may strike you as
Just a little bit.
rather eccentric, but the thought of traveling with one such as yourself quite enthuses me.
She tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart of her cat's eyes.
Yes, this will be jolly good fun. Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we?
See how Hilosoka will do this.
A round of hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly
The cat
lethal wielding
meowed,
any
and I have my
weapon or
spatial
magic.
headset,
So,
and I
choice
thought
is
it was
yours.
my roommate's kitten next to me. It was just the black cat. It sounded really realistic.
It's secretly Lucy this whole time.
No, it didn't sound like Lucy. It sounded like my Yona, my roommate's
Oh,
kitten.
okay. I feel like Rogue is fine. We got 2 melee and 2 casters. That'd be good.
Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead.
Nod.
You sure can, lady. You can take the lead any day you want.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sibyl in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
For the moment.
Don't piss her off.
Click on a party member portrait to control them. The party member you're controlling has a gold highlight on the portrait. Okay.
So are we gonna kill Stingtail for her or what?
Yeah.